Welcome to my channel. In this video I talk about organic chemistry. Today we are diving deep into the basic concepts of organic chemistry with some mind-twisting multiple choice questions. So stay sharp because these questions are not just tests, they reveal the hidden logic behind organic reactions. Ready to challenge yourself? Let us begin. The first question from basic concepts of organic chemistry is the state of hybridization of carbon atom in methane is. Here are the four options given. Option A is sp2 hybridization, B sp3, C sp, and D dsp2. So which answer is the true? Actually, in methane molecule CH4, four hydrogen atoms are singly bonded to carbon atom, thus making carbon tetrahedral in nature. So obviously the answer is sp3 hybridization. The answer is B, sp3 hybridization. And now the second question is, in tertiary butyl alcohol, the tertiary carbon is bonded to option A, 2 hydrogen atoms, option B, 3 hydrogen atoms, option C, 1 hydrogen atom, and option D is no hydrogen atom. Which answer is most appropriate for this question? Now look at the formula of tertiary butyl alcohol, in which the carbon atom which is attached to hydroxy group bears no hydrogen atom, but carbon is further attached to 3 methyl groups via carbon atoms. So there is no hydrogen atom attached to carbon atom, which is attached to the functional group OH. So the answer is D, no hydrogen atom. And now the question 3 is, which set of hybrid orbitals has planar triangular shape? Option is sp3, option B sp, option C sp2, option D dsp2. So which would be the answer? For hybrid orbitals forming a triangular planar structure, for example in ethylene, as you see, the ethylene molecule is flat and its carbon atoms are on the same plane in which the hydrogen atoms lie. So sp2 hybridized orbitals are planar with an unhybridized p orbital which is oriented perpendicular to this plane. So the answer is C, option sp2 hybridized orbital. And now the question 4 is, the chemist who synthesized urea from ammonium cyanate was. Here the four options are given. Option A, Berzelius, option B, Kolb, option C, Wohler, or option D, Lewieser. This is the more fundamental and basic question from the organic chemistry, and everyone know that Wohler was the first scientist or chemist who synthesized urea from ammonium cyanate. So the answer is C, option. And now one more question. Question 5 is, linear shape is associated with which set of hybrid orbital? This question is from the geometry of the molecules. Again, option A is sp, option B sp2, option C sp3, and option D is dsp2. Two sp hybridized orbitals align themselves at 180 angle apart, leading to a linear shape. So the true answer for this question is option A, sp. Question 6 is, a double bond consists of option A, 2 sigma bonds, option B, 1 sigma and 1 pi bond, option C, 1 sigma and 2 pi bonds, and option D, 2 pi bonds. As we are talking about the double bond, so we can look into the geometry of the molecule ethylene. Here is the structure of the ethylene molecule, in which we can see that 1 sigma bond in which 2 carbon atoms are bonded to each other, and 1 pi bond is also raised between the two carbon atoms due to the parallel overlap of the p orbitals. So the answer to this question is B option, 1 sigma and 1 pi bond. And now the question is 7. Ethers show the phenomenon of, here are for the option. Option A is position isomerism, option B is functional group isomerism, option C is metamerism, and option D is cis trans isomerism. Which is the answer to this question? The true answer to this question is C option, metamerism, as the ethers show the phenomenon of metamerism. Because in the structure of the ethers, one oxygen atom is sandwiched between the two carbon atoms. And so in metamerism, there is an unequal distribution of the carbon atoms around the functional group, that is in case of ethers around the oxygen atom. And now question 8 is select from the following the one which is alcohol. Here the 4 options are given. Here the structures are evident on the screen. You can suggest which should be the answer to this question. As we know that in alcohols, the functional group is hydroxy group OH group, which is bonded to the carbon atom. So the option A is the structure of ethanol. So option A is true. And now question 9. SH functional group is called. The 4 options as given. You should have to choose the one option which is the most appropriate. So A option is cyano, B option is mercapto, C option is nitro, and D option is carboxylic acid. As we know that in cyano there is C triple bond N group, but in nitro NO2 group, and in carboxylic acid C double bond OOH. So SH group is not belonging to option A, C and D. So the option B, mercapto, is the true answer to this question. And now question 10 is, in which of the following compounds carbon atom is sp2 hybridized? Here the 4 option is given. You can see that A option is CH3C triple bond N, B option is CH2 double bond CH2, C option is CH triple bond CH, and D option is CH2 bonded Cl2. The answer to this question is option B, CH2 double bond CH2, because this is the structure for the ethylene, and the double bond indicating the presence of the sp2 hybridized orbitals. And now question 11. The presence of double or triple bond is the sign of. Option is A is unsaturation, option B saturation, option C addition, and option D substitution. As we know that double or triple bonds is the sign of unsaturation, so the option A is true. Next question is question 12. Pentane shows how many chain isomers? Option A is 2, option B 3, option C 4, and option D 5. In this question, pentane has the molecular formula in which 5 carbon atoms are bonded to each other through a single bond. So when we write different combination of the structure pertaining to the 5 carbon atoms, then we get 3 isomers for pentane. So the answer B is 3. This option is true. Question 13. The isomerism shows by alkane is number A, skeletal isomerism, B, position, C, geometric, and D option, metamerism. As we know that alkanes are the saturated hydrocarbons in which only single bonds are present between the carbon atoms. Therefore, there is no position or functional group isomerism available. So the skeletal isomerism option A is true. Next question 14 is TEL is used for. Option A is painkiller. Option B, petroleum additive. Option C, fire extinguisher. And option D, moth repellent. Which is the true answer? First, you can see that TEL is abbreviated for tetraethyl lead, and you have learned in organic chemistry that tetraethyl lead is an additive which can be used as an anti-knocking agent. So the option B, petroleum additive, it is the true answer to this question. And now question 15 is, which of the following is not heterocyclic compound? Option A, naphthalene. Option B, pyridine. Option C, furan. And option D, pyrrole. The true answer to this question is naphthalene, because in naphthalene both the rings are formed by the carbon atoms, but in pyridine, furan and pyrrole there are present nitrogen and oxygen atom. As in pyridine and pyrrole there are present nitrogen atom, but in furan there is oxygen atom present in the structure of the furan. So the option A, naphthalene, is the true answer. Now question 16 is, major portion of the natural gases. Option A is methane. Option B, ethane. Option C, propane. Option D is gasoline. Which is the true answer to this question? As we know that natural gas contain major portion as a methane gas, because 95% of the natural gas is consisted of methane. So the option A, methane, is the true answer to this question. And now this is the last question from the basic concepts of organic chemistry, and this question is question 17. Question is, octane number of gasoline is improved by option A, cracking. Option B, reforming. Option C, blending with diesel. And option D is ignition in air. As you know that reforming is a process in which gasoline quality is improved, so the option B, that is reforming, is it